Live. Okay, guys, I should be able to be live on Facebook. Let me make sure. Okay, yes. All right. Okay. So we are live. So I'm gonna go ahead and make sure people know that we are live and welcome those who are on Facebook Live to our Zoom meeting. Tonight we're going to talk about auto BTC, and basically you're going to see how wonderful it is, how incredible it is, and how it's going to put us all in a position to be able to earn financial independence. And so first and foremost, I want to definitely, let's see. Okay. I want to definitely, you know, thank our investment club leader, Mr. Rabu Gary, for making this available for everyone. This incredible opportunity as an investor has absolutely changed a lot of people's lives. So first off, I want to be able to definitely give back and thank him for that. And tonight we're going to talk about phase 3. We've heard about a lot of different phases that Rabu has brought to us, but how many of you out there really know what phase 3 is about? Well, tonight we're going to be able to dig in and you're going to see exactly what I saw last night after I got a chance to dig in, start studying, and found out exactly the power of phase 3. So when it comes to the different phases, phase 1 we already know is high risk, high reward. That is Crypto 300 Club as well as big investors. And then phase 2 is CFX. And then phase 3 is auto BTC. Phase 4 is MTI, Mirror Trading International. Phase 5 is the mortgage notes. And of course, the illustrious phase 6, which everyone's working to get to, which is the Amazon stores. Okay, so tonight we're going to talk about phase 3. And what I like about phase 3, a lot of us got involved here in phase 1. Phase 1 has, I, for one, I'm still in love with phase 1. I'll be quite honest. I really am, because I understand, yes, high reward also comes with high risk. So it has a lot of ebbs and flows and a lot of different things and a lot of changes and it can be kind of, have some turmoil behind it. But at the same time, when you know the nature of the beast, you're able to play along with it and kind of ride the waves. But I'm going to take you down the stream. Rabu has always said, look at the other phases, because that's not our only phase. That's the one we've started with, but that's not our only phase. And one thing I know about phase 3 is low risk and high reward. Low risk and high reward. So let me go ahead and share some details. I want to tell you, if you're on here tonight, whether it's on Zoom meeting, on Facebook, get back to the person who invited you. It's very important. One of the things I want you to know here, this is not a recruiting call. This is informational only. We want to make sure we're bringing value to the group so that you can see exactly what's going on with auto BTC. But we operate in integrity. Okay, we operate in integrity. And one of the things I want you to know, although a lot of times I'm a moderator, of course, Rabu is the one who is one of the originators of the group. And so oftentimes when people will see that and say, hey, I want that person, or I want that person to, hook me up or get in line with that person. But let me tell you, who you get involved with should be the person who invited you, because they've blessed you with this opportunity. So get back to the person who invited you. You know, don't let what it appears like, you know, that you may make more money being attached to one person or not. That is so not true. The work you, the effort you're going to put into will be the reward that you get. Okay, the effort that you put into. So make sure you do that and stay within integrity, because he has created an environment and a culture for us to be able to do that. And that's why I'm still here, because of the integrity and what that man stands for. And we should honor that tonight. Okay, so make sure you get back to the person who invited you. Let's go ahead and get into the information. So I'm so excited to share. Let me go ahead and share my screen. We'll get into it. Okay. Hopefully you guys can hear this.
How would you like to create life-changing wealth for your family in the fastest growing economy in the world and earn Bitcoin at the top of every hour while doing it? If you answered yes, then listen up as we tell you about the company that's paying its members Bitcoin faster than any company in the industry. This company is Btc Builder. Unless you've been under a rock, you've probably heard about the growth of Bitcoin over the last few years. Bitcoin has created massive amounts of wealth in people just like you. The good news is this phenomenon is just beginning, and we're going to show you how you can capitalize on this movement, being referred to as the digital gold movement. If you were to research Bitcoin, you'd find that it's quickly becoming a standard in the way people transact business worldwide. From major corporations transferring funds overseas to the normal average day family buying their weekly groceries, Bitcoin is here to stay. Bitcoin has completely transformed the financial markets, and the truth is, it can't be stopped. What I'm going to show you today is how you can gain access to some of the top education for Bitcoin and Forex trading, while also earning amazing amounts of Bitcoin at the top of every hour. First, let me tell you about the products Btc Builder provides our customers. Then, we'll get into how you can earn life-changing Bitcoin at the top of every hour. Btc Builder provides our customers with top-notch products that can help anyone become an expert at understanding the cryptocurrency and Forex trading. We're talking about a step-by-step program that will take you by the hand through our video tutorials and educational material and teach you how to start earning from the crypto and Forex markets starting today. In addition to our robust products, we also offer a simple but very powerful compensation plan for those who would like to share our educational products with others who are anxious to grow their wealth through the cryptocurrency and Forex markets. Imagine Bitcoin being paid directly into your wallet at the top of every hour. While most companies hold your commissions for days, weeks, or even months, Btc Builder pays our associates at the top of every hour. So here's how it works. Step 1. You will choose the product that works best for you and your budget. Step 2. Introduce others to the Btc Builder products and services. Step 3. Start earning Bitcoin at the top of every hour. Every time you fill up your Btc matrix, you'll be paid a commission in Bitcoin at the top of the hour. Filling up your matrix is simple. Every time there are 6 sales within your matrix, you earn what we call a cycle bonus. There's no limit to the amount of cycles you can earn. For instance, when you can find just 2 people that like the Btc products and services, then help them find just 2 people that also purchase the products, this creates a cycle. What's even better is you can earn between 0.15 Bitcoin all the way up to 12 Bitcoin every time you cycle. Imagine being able to earn cycle bonuses multiple times a day. What would that do for you and your family? Would you become debt-free, travel the world, or donate to your favorite church or charity? The possibilities are unlimited, and so is your income potential with Btc Builder. If you're ready to dive into our educational products and learn how to explode your wealth through crypto and Forex trading and also earn an unlimited amount of Bitcoin at the top of every hour, then look no further than Btc Builder. Come join the new economy that's changing millions of lives worldwide. It's time to get your piece of the pie for you and your family. Join Btc today and start earning Bitcoin today.
All right. Okay. see here. Oop. All right. So tonight we're going to talk about auto BTC. And yes, that's not a typo. It says get paid every hour. And that's exactly what it allows you to do, is get paid every single hour. Every hour on the hour. A lot of us right now have been, waiting for commissions for the other platform from the first platform, right? From big investors or Crypto 300. But guess what? Here at Auto BTC, when you click that withdrawal button, the following hour, it's in your wallet. Okay, that's exactly how that works. So let's talk about, we're going to talk about tonight how you're going to be able to triple your Bitcoin and secure your future. Bitcoin is here to stay, and it's a movement that's happening, and we haven't even begun to see how big this thing is going to get. Do you know that? Hold on, these people are still trying to come in. At some point, I'm not going to admit any more people because it's interrupting the presentation. So sorry, guys. That's it. Now, did you know that if you had $100 in Bitcoin and on August the 30th of 2010, today that same $100 would be worth $22.4 million? $22.4 million. Now, we were around to 2010. How many of you guys actually invested in Bitcoin? It was there. You know what? There was a ton of people that took advantage of that, and a lot more people that didn't. But that $100 today would be worth $22 million. Now, we're witnessing a shift today in the economy. And let me tell you, it's going to take many years to play out. So you're definitely at the right place at the right time. Now, let's talk about some disruptions that have happened. I'm just going to take you back a little bit and give you some education to come up in terms of how, what Bitcoin is doing and how it's perceived in the marketplace and how you're at the right place. Let's take the Industrial Revolution in the 1900s. People got wealthy. Personal computers in the 80s, the internet, .com, social media. Guess what? Digital currency, starting 2010 going forward, is something that is absolutely huge. And we got a chance to take full advantage of it right here, right now. Let's talk about Bitcoin. What is Bitcoin? And this is just to educate, because there's a lot of people out there really have heard of the word, but have no idea what it is, right? So it was introduced October 2009. And did you know, back in 2010, you can buy $1 would buy you over 1,300 Bitcoins. $1. Now, 7 years later, $19,000 for one Bitcoin. Is that amazing? $19,000. Now, Bitcoin is digital money. It's not physical money at all. And it's encrypted. It's extreme, like it says, cryptography. And so it's safe. But there's a scarcity also, because it's a digital place. It's a digital space. They've only made so many Bitcoins. It's a $21 million limit. Guess what? After that limit, no more. So do you know what the value is going to be once we start to get close to that limit or even surpass that limit? And you're probably saying, well, what happens then? Oh, wow. You're talking about wealth. People are going to be looking for Bitcoin in the daytime with a flashlight, right? So just make sure you have your hands on some. Now, we're talking about Bitcoin 2.0 because there's a new wave of Bitcoin that's happening right now. And the masses are really starting to embrace and see what it's all about. Now, today here in the United States, years ago, you could barely find a Bitcoin ATM. Do you know there's over 8,200 in the United States and growing? Take a look at California and some of the other areas that you're located in. We have people all around the world on this call, but take a look, especially those who are here in the United States. It's growing. A lot of merchants are starting to take Bitcoin. I remember my husband and I, we went to a very well-known store online, and it gave us a Bitcoin option. And we had coins, and we were able to purchase our merchandise with coins. So it's absolutely incredible. People are getting the hang of it. And guess what? We haven't begun to even see the scratch yet. So this was pretty interesting when I saw this. Here you have a young man back in 2009. And to show you how things can happen, how you can be in the right place at the right time. He was working on a thesis paper, okay, about encryption. And so he was kind of introduced to Bitcoin, didn't really know too much about it. But because of his research paper, he said, I'm just going to put $27 down for 5,000 coins. He put $27 down and forgot about it. A few years later, that was worth $886,000. $27 turned into $886,000. And you know what's amazing? Most of you still don't know what Bitcoin is. So that's how powerful it is. Okay. So who's investing in Bitcoin? Because, I've often heard, even from people who've made a fortune, that if you want to position yourself and if you want to be able to play where the money's at, you look around and see who your company is and who's playing in that marketplace. Well, to play where the money's at, Bill Gates. Bill Gates is investing in Bitcoin, and he believes it's a thing of the future. So who are you going to listen to? Your neighbor John? Or look what Bill is doing. He's a documented almost trillionaire, right? How about Richard Branson? He's invested over $30 million of his personal wealth in Bitcoin, and he believes in the future of the blockchain. Once again, a lot of times, just because you're not familiar with it doesn't mean it's not true, right? How about Mark Anderson? He is, I don't know, many of you remember, I'm dating myself, Netscape was one of the first web browsers out there, right? And so he was actually the inventor of Netscape. He has invested over $50 million into the crypto space. Okay, so these are people who are wealthy. These are people who have knowledge. These are people who have foresight. And these are people who are moving and shaking in this world, and they are investing in this space. So how can Auto BTC help you position yourself in front of this trend? Now let's talk about this. The product that Auto BTC has is education. Now I want you to get excited about this. Why? Because that's the product. Many of you right now are involved in big investors and also Crypto 300, and you have no idea how it works when it comes to the Bitcoin space. Now you can educate yourself. Education is power, and applied knowledge is power. Okay, so imagine not just being in that space, but being able to know what's going on. So imagine that. So with Auto BTC, you're going to go back to school and buy some education. And what is it going to do? It's going to educate you on the cryptocurrency and Forex market. Now, every time you buy a package, you're going to start with the basic. It's going to give you the vernacular. It's going to give you the, the lingo and definitions of things that you probably never even knew existed, right? That's in the crypto space. And then as you go up each package, you're going to get more and more and more educated. It's like starting in preschool and ended up in college. That's what's going to happen. And before you know it, you're going to have a wealth of information and be able to have a sophisticated conversation with someone who knows exactly how Bitcoin works and how it operates. And you're going to be right there. So education is power. And now you can empower yourself by making sure you're educated on these markets. And when you do so, something's going to happen. Now, like it says here, take advantage of the current Bitcoin trend in educational products, and it's going to allow you to understand there's no unrecognized coins to promote, and you get paid quickly. Now, here's the fast track to cash flow. When you buy your education, you're going to go into a forced matrix. Okay, I'm going to say that again. When you buy your education, you're going to go be placed into a forced matrix. And that's when the compensation plan begins. So if you look here at this diagram, you'll see package 1 is 0.0167. Okay. So once you get to level 1, you are then going to go into this forced matrix. Okay. And once you do that, you'll start to go to the different levels. And at that point, we'll show you how it works and how you're compensated as you share the education with other people. So what you just saw was level 1. We're going to start from the very beginning. Everybody starts at what they call the feeder level. What's the feeder level? Well, the feeder level is where you first position yourself and you come, you enroll and you get started at the entry level. Right now, currently, that's 0.0056 Bitcoins. Now that's going to fluctuate depending on the price of Bitcoin. But right now that's $60. When I got started, it was around $65. Okay. So that's what you're going to do. You're going to buy your education for $60 and you're going to be placed into this feeder level matrix. Now, what happens at that point? Well, if you like me, you know the people who, who want to be savvy, who would love to make some additional income and would love to learn at the same time. This is really, you earn as you learn, right? You earn as you learn. So what happens? You introduce John. John too is going to actually come in at the feeder level and pay approximately $60 according to today's value at Bitcoin. And then you're going to introduce Jane. Now, I want you to understand, once you introduce John and Jane, you're done. Your only minimum requirement, you have fulfilled both. That is investing at the initial level, the feeder level for $60 approximately, and then inviting 2 people to share the education with them, and they do the same. That's it. Now, if you want, I always say don't make your minimums your maximums. Now, you can actually introduce 4 more if you want, but let's just keep it simple. Let's say you didn't introduce anyone else and you taught John to do the same thing. Hey, John, who do you know that want to get educated? Because this crypto world is growing and it's going to put us in a position to make a ton of money. Well, John knows Sue. John also knows Tom. Jane knows Pat. Jane knows Kim. Now you have a total complete matrix filled up. That's what we call a cycle. What happens at that point, the 4 at the bottom is called your pay line. So each one of those people paid approximately $60 as well. What happens on your pay line when you have 4 people who pay $60? Now you only told 2 people, right? You only told 2, but those 2 told 2, and now you have 4 on your pay line. Well, what's going to happen is this. You're going to get paid on 3 of the 4. You're going to get paid on 3 of the 4. So for example, the feeder level multiplied times 3 is 0.0167. Approximately, based on today's numbers, $180 you just made. Okay. Now you're saying, okay, great. I got paid on Sue. I got paid on Tom. I got paid on Pat. What happened to Kim? Well, what happened to Kim? I'm going to tell you, hold on, my light went out. I'm going to tell you what happened to Kim. Well, you see that? What happens to Kim is this. Kim, the money that was made and produced from Kim is going to put you into the next feeder level. So you're going to recycle right back into another feeder matrix. And then what happens? The money you just made is going to put you into level 1. Now I want you to pay close attention to something. How much did you get paid over here in the first feeder level? You got paid 0.0167. How much was level 1 to enter it? 0.0167. Did you have to come out of any money to advance? No. All you had to do was come in the matrix for $60, and then the money you made here, they automatically advanced you to level 1. Okay, now this is where it's going to get interesting. So now you're not only in the feeder level again, recycling, you're also in a new level 1. Simultaneously, they work independent of each other. I want you to understand that. Now, this is what happens. What happens to John? Well, when John tells Sue and Tom, is it safe to say Sue and Tom knows two people? So what happens to John? John follows you. They have what they call a follow me system, where anybody you personally sponsor will follow you automatically to the next phase. Is that amazing? A lot of times what happens, what do you have to do? Get two more people, right? No, they will follow you. So John will follow you there, and Jane will follow you there as well. But guess what? Since they came out of feeder level, they're going to go over also to level 1 and follow you, and they're going to go over to level 2 and follow you. Is that amazing? Absolutely. And then what happens? The rest of them will follow. And you fill up your matrix again with the same people. With the same people. Now, let me show you what happens. Here's your pay line. You're going to get another $180. But here's the deal. This 180 you put in your pocket, right? You don't have to move it anywhere, because this is how the system works. Whatever matrix you're in, you go through it one time, you advance, and then the next time you continue to go around them, you continue to get paid, and the money goes in your pocket, and the money goes in your pocket. And guess what? It's in your account every hour on the hour if you push the withdrawal button. Don't you know how sometimes you're waiting for pay for like 24, 48 hours, sometimes 72. Some of you haven't been paid since the 21st right now, right? Guess what? With this program, every hour on the hour when you click that withdrawal button. Now, you're probably saying, well, Ronette, I got paid 180, but what happens to Kim? Guess what Kim will do? She's going to feed you right back into that matrix again. So you're going to continue to recycle. So that's going to continue to recycle over and over again. And guess what's going to happen in the one that's in level 1? You're going to get paid $181 times 3, right? So that's 0.0167 times 3, because you're getting paid times 3. And then what's going to happen to Kim? Well, Kim is going to send you right back again into that same matrix. Now you in matrix 1, you in the feeder level, rolling again. But what happens? You just got paid 0.05 Bitcoin. You just got paid 0.05 Bitcoin. Now, you have two options here. You can take the money and run. That's not what I would tell you to do. I would encourage you to do what? To move it to the next level 2. And what's nice about the level 2 is this. How much is level 2 for you to enter? 0.05. How much did you get paid? 0.05. How much did you come out of pocket? Only $60 from the very beginning, because this 0.05 is going to go into level 2. Now you're in the feeder level, level 1, and level 2. And guess what? The same thing is going to happen. John and Jane's going to follow you over there, and everybody's going to follow you over there. Now the stakes are even higher. Now you just made $541 3 times. And then Kim is going to do what? Put you right back in. And then guess what? You get the picture. You're going to take that money and go to level 3. And then you're going to have the feeder level. Level 1's operating, because now level 1, you've already advanced one time. So now every time it hits 181 times 3, based on these Bitcoin numbers, you're going to get paid, and that money's going to go into your account. It could happen every day. How fast are you cycling? Now, let's take a look at this. Hold on, I need to let some people in who are latecomers. All right. So we're going to take a look at this. Now, when you get started, what happens is this. You get started at the feeder level, okay? That's 0.0056. So we understand right now, Bitcoin, based on the number, is about $60. That's how much it is at 0.0056 Bitcoins. So that's where you're going to enter. And when you go through two who gets two, you're going to earn $180. Okay. Now, what's going to happen when you earn that $180? What's going to happen at that point is you're going to be over here. You're going to go over into level 1 and you're going to recycle back into the feeder level. But that 180, you're going to go over here and it's going to produce $539 once you get through this cycle. Okay. Once you get through this cycle, you're going to go through level 1 one time. And then what's going to happen? You're going to go back to level 1 and you're going to advance to level 2 with your profits. Now, once you're in level 2, look how it starts to get bigger. After you cycle out, the cycle bonus is going to be 0.15 Bitcoin. You're going to take that $1,600 and advance yourself to level 3. See, some of you guys are going to have a challenge right there. You're going to say, you know what? Oh, no. Mama needs some new shoes. I'm going to wait. And you know, that's your choice. Because you know what's going to happen? You're going to go right back to level 2 and you're back in level 1 and you're in the feeder level. So you're getting paid on 3 of them anyway. But look what happens if you sacrifice that one time and you advance to level 3. You just increased your income. And remember, all these are working simultaneously, independent of each other. All working simultaneously. And none of them cost you additional money. You just used your profits to upgrade one time to the next level. Now, it's getting kind of hot in here, ain't it? And my name ain't Nelly. But right now, level 3, it's $4,800. And some of you, it's some people who've never seen a payday like that. So it's getting kind of, you know, like, I wonder if I should continue to go. Oh, level 3 is kind of cozy and nice. Yes, but level 4 is even better. You go through level 4. That's a $14,000, $571 payday based on today's numbers of Bitcoin. Now, when you do that, once again, you take that 14,000, it's going to advance you to level 5, and you're going to come right back around to level 4. And now when you make that $14,000 again, you can put in your pocket. See, you only got to sacrifice it one time in order to move to the next level. Once you get through 6 levels, no more sacrificing. That's what I want you to understand. Now, we're going to advance to level 5. Do you know this is going to happen within the next 90 days or less? Level 5 is 1.35 that it costs you to enter into level 5. That's how much you made in level 4, 1.35. After you cycle out, it's going to be $43,713. Now, it's really getting hot in here because at that point, some of you are not going to want to send that money to advance because, you know, something about seeing $43,000 that you can withdraw right now. You can withdraw it right now, and it'll be in your Coinbase. It'll be in your Cash App. It'll be wherever you're going to send it, ready and waiting for you right there at the top of the hour. No more waiting 2 and 3 days. At the top of the hour. Okay. Now, if you like me, we're going to go all the way through 6 levels. And hey, I have a position, and so does my husband. We both are going through 6 levels. Let's see what 6 levels is. $131,000, $131,140. Now, some of you, it's going to seem like, wow, is it possible? Because you only invested $60. Yes, it's possible. Absolutely, it's possible. People are doing it. All you have to do is get your 2, who get their 2. And then when you total it up, $196,619. And you invested how much? $60 of your own personal money, but you moved your profits one time through every single level to upgrade to the next. Now you home free. Guess what happens once you go through all 6 levels? Every time you cycle out of the feeder, you get 180. Every time you cycle out of the level 1, you get 539. Every time you cycle under level 2, 1619, 4857, 14,000, 43,000. You know what they're expecting right now? One Bitcoin is approximately $10,000 for one Bitcoin. They're expecting that to double. What do you think is going to happen to these numbers? Folks, I wasn't able to sleep last night because I understand the simplicity. All you do is give someone the ability to educate themselves and go into a matrix. Are you serious? And at that point, I get paid on the hour, every hour. You get paid on the hour, every hour. Seriously? Absolutely. It's absolutely incredible. And you're going to be hoarding Bitcoin. You're going to have so much, it's raining coins. You're not going to know what to do with it. And let me tell you, it's a great day. But this is something special. If you really rally yourself behind it, you can make this happen. Now, like they say in the infomercials, but wait, there's more. There's more. They also have fast start bonuses. I was just talking about going through the matrices. Okay, just going through the matrix. They have fast start bonuses. Now check this out. You earn a fast start bonus when you have a new sign up that joins a level. So anytime you have a new sign up that joins a level, you have a fast start bonus. Now, let's say you have an existing person. This is not someone brand new. You have an existing person that upgrades to another level. So you have a person, let's say they're in level 2. And instead of spending that money, they decide to upgrade to level 3. It doesn't cost them anything but their profits one time. Now you earn a fast start bonus if you personally sponsored them. And the reason why I say that, because sometimes it's a forced matrix. You will have what they call spillover. What happens is there's a lot of people in this matrix and they have to go somewhere. If you know Rabu especially, he has a lot of people that are part of this group. So what happens is there are people that will fall into your matrix that you don't necessarily know. Okay, now here's the deal as well. This is really nice. Let's say that you sponsored someone and that person actually didn't get there too. They got one, but that one that they sponsored was on a roll. Do you think you're going to be held up in your matrix? No. You know what happens? Their people will follow you. And you're probably saying, oh, wow, that person misses out. No, this is what happens. When that person eventually gets there too, once they return back to that matrix and the computer realizes they're there, that person will rejoin their sponsor in that matrix. Is that hot or what? They have figured this thing out. Now it says here, your directly sponsored referral cycles and lands in your matrix. That's what I'm talking about. If you directly sponsored someone and they land in your matrix because of the follow me feature, you're going to get a fast start bonus. Let me show you the bonuses. Now, the fast start bonus is 10% of the cycle bonus for that level. You ready? Check this out. Now, level 1, we know is 0.0056. Well, actually, that's the feeder level. And so you'll find here that that's $54.38. That's actually the cycle. Level 1 is the cycle bonus, not the entry level, but the cycle bonus. It's $54.38. Okay, because it's 10% of whatever the cycle is. Level 2 is 0.015, approximately 163.09. I say approximately because that's how much Bitcoin is than when I looked it up today. But that could change, plus or minus. Level 3 is approximately $489.27. Level 4 is $1,467.20. Level 5 is $4,400. And level 6, now level 6, once you cycle, is already going to produce $136,000 as you saw. But if your people followed you that you personally sponsored, each one is $13,000. So It's a benefit for your people to follow, not just for them, but for you too. Amazing. And at the end of the day, how many people did you sponsor? 2. How much money did you personally invest? $60 one time. I'm going to show you in a matter of weeks how my $60 turned into over $800, and I wasn't even paying attention. And we have a number of stories like that. Okay. Now, Auto BTC, what I love about it, there's no affiliate fees. There's no monthly fees. There's no website fees. See, a lot of times you have a different programs out there and a lot of education. A lot of people are doing the crypto education and being able to educate people and have signals where people can track and be able to invest and follow savvy investors, just like this platform does. But guess what? There's no monthly auto ship fees here. So once you invest, that's it. $60 one time, no monthly fee whatsoever. How do you get started? Well, you get back to the person who invited you and you ask them for their link. If the person who you're going to get back to has not gotten started yet, tell them to get started. Okay? Just as simple as that. Don't go running around trying to find somebody. Just say, listen, are you going to get started or not? Now, if they don't get started or don't plan to get started, now you have to take matters into your own hands. But do the ethical thing, approach them, get back to them. If they got started, get started with them. That's the only thing to do. And that's the ethical thing to do. Okay? Because once again, their referral is what got you here. That's the least you can do. Now, Auto BTC Builder is a free account. It's absolutely free. So all you have to do is get the website address and get your link. Before you even invest your $60, you'll have a referral link. Now, you want to make sure that you purchase your feeder level. The feeder level is very simple to do, 0.0056, and it's going to put you in the way of being able to go through these matrices just by investing the one-time $60. Okay. Now, one of the things I like about, well, it's a few things I like about Auto BTC that I found out. One of the things I like about is that it's only a 2x2 pay plan. It doesn't take a whole lot of work to get paid. How do you get paid? You get 2 and help them get their 2. That's it. Payday on every level. Get 2, who gets 2? Get 2, who gets 2? And actually, it only happens the first level because they have a follow me feature. And what does the follow me feature do? Soon as you get those 2 and they get their 2, guess what? They're going to follow you to the next phase automatically. You can log into your back office and you go, oh my gosh, this is filling up. Why? Because everybody's getting their personal 2. That's it. Most people know at least 2 people. And if you don't know 2 people who want more out of life, I suggest you probably want to get new friends. Okay. I mean, 2 people, we're not talking about 10. We're talking about 2 that want a little bit more out of life than what they're getting and want to capitalize on this growing crypto market. And then last but not least, they pay on the hour every hour. On the hour every hour. That means when your referral bonuses are sitting in withdrawal and you press withdraw, upon the top of the hour, they will be in your designated address wallet account. It doesn't get any better than that. Is that amazing or what? Whoever has a phone unmuted, please mute your phone. So the question becomes, all right. So the future is bright. It's time to stake your claim. Somebody has the news playing in the background or something. Millions of jobs, good paying jobs. I can't talk because I'm sharing my screen. Okay, hold on, guys. This is bothering me. Somebody's okay. Let me continue to share my screen. Okay, stake your claim. It's the largest financial revolution in the last 100 years. I mean, cryptocurrency is a thing of the future. Paper money as we know it is not going to be here. I mean, I'm sorry, that's just the way it's going. It's all going to be computerized. I mean, they're talking about all kinds of, if they already are saying things like they're going to be able to have a chip inside of you that you're going to be able to scan and, you know, get your groceries instead of having a card. I mean, technology is on an upward swing, and be in a position where you're ahead of the curve and not behind it. Okay. Oops. So, like this lady says here, Blythe Masters. She's the former executive of JP Morgan Chase. She said, had she known about the internet, she would have taken it much more seriously in the early 90s. Why? Because people's lives was never the same. Those who were able to embark upon the World Wide Web before everyone else got a chance to realize it was happening. Okay, so your future begins now. What do you want to do? You want to pay off some debt? You want to be able to send a child to college? You want to be able to opt out of this, you know, financial pandemic that's going on? You want to be able to start a traditional business? You want to be able to, you know, buy a new home? It doesn't matter. You want to be able to just have more funds for your retirement. It doesn't matter what you want to do. Get two people and help those get two, and let's rock and roll and make this money, because they're giving it away. It's available. And this can happen in a matter of days, in a matter of weeks, but it is happening. And I'm going to show you what it looks like. So, Auto BTC Builder is the business right now, guys. It really is. It's low risk and high reward. See, one of the things I like about what Rabu has put together as far as our portfolio, we have medium risk, we have high risk. This is low risk. So we're already dealing in the higher risk, which is fine, as long as you know it's happening. It's a difference when you don't know what you don't know, but it's been disclosed not only by Rabu but by the site itself that they have a lot of moving parts and things sometimes juggle around. Okay, that's fine. But what if some of you right now are approaching reset and you thought you were going to be able to get your initial investment back, and reset happened so quickly that didn't happen? But that's okay. Now this is a way for you to take $60 and make that up. You'll be able to make that up and some. I don't know about you guys, but get back to the person who invited you. Hopefully you saw some value here. I know I haven't been able to sleep. All I know is this: my husband has his own position. I have my own position. And our job right now is not only to get through step 6 or level 6, but we're going to take as many people as possible with us with a 90-day game plan that your life will never, ever, 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 ever look the same. And so once again, get back to the person who invited you. For those that are joining me with our team meeting on Zoom, remain there. But those who on Facebook, like I said, I hope this brought you some value tonight. And get back to the person who invited you. Position yourself. I had no idea how powerful Auto BTC was until I got a chance to take some time and study it a little bit. So do yourself a favor, do your family a favor, and go ahead and lock in and get this thing going. All right, guys, thank you so much. Have a great night, and we'll be back soon. Bye for now. Okay, hold on here on Zoom. We're going to stop.